something strange starts happening after 70. They begin going to bed earlier, or later. They sleep longer, but feel worse. They nap during the day, but toss and turn all night. And no matter how many times they rest, they wake up groggy, forgetful, or even in pain. It doesn't make sense at first. You try to adjust the pillow, change the mattress, maybe even switch up the routine. But deep down, you know it's something more. There's a reason the body changes how it sleeps after 70. And it's not random. Doctors are seeing patterns. And timing? Timing is everything. You see, the exact hour your loved one goes to bed could be quietly affecting their memory, their blood pressure, their mood, even how long they live. Too early, and they wake at midnight. Too late, and the body misses its natural repair window. But most people have no idea there's a doctor-approved bedtime window for seniors that could mean the difference between aging well, or not aging well at all. In this video, you'll discover the ideal bedtime doctors now recommend for older adults. The 4 bedtime mistakes silently sabotaging sleep after retirement. And how to reset the aging body clock naturally, without medication, frustration, or guesswork. If you're someone who deeply cares about helping your parent, grandparent, or even yourself live better, not just longer, this is something you can't ignore. So tell me in the comments. Type, sleep matters, if you've ever stayed up at night wondering how to help someone you love rest better. And if you're new here, welcome to Elder Talks Daily, where we talk about real-life challenges of aging, and how to face them with strength, love, and clarity. Let's get started. Because better sleep can change everything. Now, what's the exact time seniors should be going to bed? Most doctors agree, for adults over 70, the ideal bedtime falls somewhere between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Not 11. Not midnight. That window, between 8 and 10, is when the aging body naturally begins to wind down, and when melatonin production starts to rise. Melatonin is the hormone that tells your brain, it's time to sleep. But after 70, that signal weakens, and the timing becomes everything. Let me tell you a quick story. Mr. Donald, 78, was always a night owl. He'd watch TV until midnight, then complain of poor sleep and exhaustion all day. His daughter thought it was just old age. Until a doctor suggested one simple change: move his bedtime to 9:30 p.m. That small shift. It transformed his energy. He stopped waking up at 3 a.m. He remembered names better. He stopped falling asleep during conversations. You see, the elderly brain responds best to routine, and the hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. are when the deepest, most healing sleep takes place. Miss that, and you miss the body's natural repair cycle. But here's the twist, it's not just about going to bed earlier. It's about training the body to expect sleep at the right time. And that brings us to the first major sleep destroyer. You might think, well, grandma's tired, let her nap. And while a short rest isn't bad, long or late naps are the enemy of good sleep. Let me paint the picture. Imagine someone naps for 2 hours around 4 p.m. That nap feels good in the moment, but by bedtime, they're not tired. So they stay up late. Wake up groggy. Nap again. It becomes a loop. A silent trap. And every day, it chips away at their natural body clock. The science? Our sleep pressure builds up throughout the day. The longer we stay awake, the stronger the drive to sleep. Long naps relieve that pressure, so by bedtime, the body's no longer ready to rest. So what's the fix? Keep naps short. No more than 20 to 30 minutes. And only before 2 p.m. That way, the body builds enough sleep pressure to rest fully at night. And when sleep becomes deeper, the benefits follow. Better memory, fewer mood swings, and a brighter energy during the day. But even if naps are under control, another sneaky habit could be causing just as much damage. It sounds simple, rest leads to rest, right? But actually, lack of movement during the day leads to restless nights. The body was designed to move, even in old age. And without activity, the internal clock, your circadian rhythm, gets confused. It doesn't know when to produce melatonin, when to release cortisol, or when to wind down. Ms. Joyce, 82, spent most days on the couch after retirement. She said her bones hurt, so why bother? But night after night, she couldn't sleep. Her doctor recommended just 10 minutes of walking after lunch. Nothing intense. Just movement. And slowly, sleep returned. She started waking up sharper. Her appetite improved. Her balance got better. Sometimes, the answer isn't another supplement. It's gentle movement, natural light, and letting the body feel its day so it can earn its night. But let's go even deeper, because the body might be ready for sleep, but what about the mind? Now here's something most people never talk about. Even if the lights are off, the room is cool, and the bed is comfortable, some seniors still lie awake for hours. Why? Because the body may be tired, but the mind won't stop spinning. Loneliness. Worry. Memories they can't escape. Questions they'll never get answered. Let me share something real. Mr. Henry, 81, told his daughter, "I dread going to bed." Not because of nightmares. Not because of pain. But because when the house got quiet, so did everything else, and that's when the emotions crept in. Regrets. Fears. Sadness. And no one saw it. He smiled during the day, but he suffered at night. That's the thing about emotional restlessness, it's invisible. But it's powerful. And for seniors, it often shows up as sleep problems. Waking too early. Not being able to fall asleep. Feeling tired but wired. You might think they need sleep meds. But what they really need, is emotional safety before bed. Sometimes, it's a routine phone call. A handwritten note by the bedside. A prayer. Something that reminds them they are still seen. Still loved. Still connected. If you've ever watched your parent or grandparent get quieter with age. If you've seen their eyes lose that light. This part matters more than any doctor's advice. Because sleep isn't just physical. It's deeply emotional. And when the heart feels calm, the body can finally rest. But there's one more thing, and it might be the most practical of all. Here's a truth many families never discover: some of the very medications your loved one takes to feel better, are secretly stealing their sleep. Take diuretics, water pills. Doctors prescribe them to manage blood pressure or swelling. But if your parent takes one at dinner, chances are, they'll be up all night using the bathroom. Then there are beta blockers, steroids, even certain antidepressants. All necessary for health, but some of them spike alertness, disturb dreams, or block melatonin. And most people never make the connection. Let me tell you about Ms. Gloria. 74 years old. She had no trouble falling asleep, but every night, she was up at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., and again at 5. She thought it was just part of aging. But her doctor adjusted one medication timing, from evening to morning, and her sleep stabilized within days. The solution? Talk to the pharmacist or doctor. Ask, which of these meds might affect sleep? Can any of them be taken earlier in the day? And most importantly, don't guess. Always check first. Little adjustments like that can change everything. Now let's pull it all together. Let's pause for a moment. Because if you've made it this far, I know something about you. You care. You're here because someone you love isn't sleeping well. Maybe it's your mom. Maybe your grandfather who raised you. Or maybe, it's you. You're over 70 now, and sleep feels different. Harder. Less healing. And maybe no one warned you that sleep after 70 wouldn't be the same. That the nights might feel longer. That the body doesn't respond the way it used to. That getting tired doesn't always mean getting rest. But you know what? That doesn't mean you're helpless. It just means you're human. Aging isn't a failure. It's a transition. And transitions require care, intention, and sometimes a little relearning. You now understand things most people overlook. That timing matters. That naps and movements shape the night. That emotions, especially the silent ones, can keep the brain awake long after the lights go out. And that even a well-meaning pill at the wrong hour can quietly undo everything good. But knowing all of this isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you. Because when you understand the rhythm of aging sleep, you can help create peace where there used to be struggle. You can protect memory. Support balance. Improve mood. And most importantly, you can give someone you love the chance to wake up feeling rested. Really rested. The kind of rest that makes life feel livable again. And maybe, that someone, is you. So don't rush off just yet. Take a deep breath. Look around your home tonight, or call your loved one, and ask, what time are you going to bed these days? That one question could open a door to healing more than just sleep. Because sleep isn't just about the night. It's about how we live during the day. Let's do a quick recap. The ideal bedtime for seniors over 70? Between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Why? Because that's when the aging body is naturally primed for healing, rest, and repair. But bedtime is only part of the story. We also looked at 4 quiet sleep killers, long or late naps that steal away nighttime rest. Too little movement during the day that leaves the body unprepared for sleep. Emotional restlessness. The quiet weight of loneliness or anxiety that shows up when the world gets quiet. And medications that unknowingly interrupt the rhythm of rest. If you recognize even one of these in your life, or in someone you love, this is your gentle nudge to make a small change. Because one small change can mean everything. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these sleep struggles in a parent, a spouse, or in your own life? What bedtime has worked best for you or your loved ones? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. Because Elder Talks Daily isn't just a channel, it's a community. A place where aging isn't feared, it's understood. And if this video helped you, even just a little bit, do me a favor. Click the like button. Hit subscribe. And share this with someone who might need to hear it tonight. We post weekly here at Elder Talks Daily, real conversations about aging, health, dignity, and the small decisions that make a big difference. No fluff. Just truth, heart, and hope. Thank you for spending time here with me today. Until next time. Stay strong, stay gentle, and please, take care of yourself and those you love. Sweet dreams.